Howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for the Ancient Magus Bride Season 1, Episode 3, titled The Balance Distinguishes Not Between Gold and Lead. And last week's episode really frustrated me because what the anime tried to do was adapt way too much content into the episode, and it caused it to suffer, and there was a ton of lore skipped. So going in, what I'm hoping is we're gonna at least get the dragon lore, which from what it looks like, since the beginning of the episode starts at the beginning of chapter 3, and then it's transitioning into page 12 of chapter 3. Thank freaking God. Thank God we are getting the dragon lore. Thank God. Thank God. Trust me, I was worried that we were just gonna flat out skip the dragon lore and just go straight into the land of dragons. That's, in all honesty, what I thought we were gonna get. And that would have really pissed me off. So anime, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like, I was really scared, guys. You had no fucking idea. So let's get back to this episode here, which, again, if you're at about the 2-minute, 10-second mark, we're at page 12 of chapter 3. So I'm kind of torn on the writing here, I should say. I'm really torn on this writing. So this is what the dialogue was supposed to be. Like, it mentions about the mages being extinct, like close to extinction, like the mages, but like it doesn't mention, like, this is what it was supposed to be. I'm gonna read this. I read this last week, but this is what it was supposed to be. Long ago, dragons flourished here and there on Earth, but aside from a few species of dragons, they're extinct like dinosaurs. In stories, they guard treasure or rage around, but are they really vicious? That's what Chisei says. That's not even in here. Like, yeah, Chisei says, are they vicious? But she doesn't mention the stories. Those individuals exist, but the majority of them were weeded out a long time ago. Since then, the majority are peaceful. That part, for the most part, is there. And then what Elias says, and this part was skipped because that portion of Chisei's dialogue was skipped about the stories, which was this. Most of the heroic stories involve incidents triggered by aggressive humans most of the heroic stories involve incidents triggered by the aggressive individuals were humans, and so that's when Chisei gets swept up. So I'm kind of annoyed that they skipped Chisei's dialogue about the stories about the dragons, because we don't get the cool dialogue about the dragon's point of view from Elias, and it kind of annoys me. Like, come on, anime writers, like, seriously. And I wish they would have mentioned the dinosaur stuff too, I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, I will say that thank God we do have lore here. It's better than nothing. I'm gonna just say that. It's better than fucking nothing. It's the blue-eyes white dragon! Oh my God, it's the blue-eyes white dragon! Oh my God. I'm telling you, that man is related to Seto Kaiba in some way. I'm telling you, that man's gotta be related to Seto Kaiba. In regards to the dialogue, since some of the dialogue was there last week, I'm not gonna give a lot of shit for it being skipped here. But I will say that man's eyes are fine. I am a sucker for blue eyes, okay? For those that have been watching me long enough, you know I am a sucker for blue eyes. The animation for how the dragon let Chisei go was just fucking hilarious. That was just funny. That scene was just hilarious. And the other dragon just watching it was just fucking priceless. I'm Alive was skipped. I will say this, I really liked how they did this scene because they didn't show that much detail in the manga in regards to Chisei, like, sinking and coming back up. They just showed her, like, just briefly sinking. They didn't show, like, the voice calling for her to come back up. So that was pretty cool. So I will give you props for that, anime. Well, okay. The anime calls it an uo. I think I'm pronouncing it right. the anime calls the dragon a Uil, but in the manga he's called a Wuil. There's a W there, so take it what you will. But I'm gonna use the manga wording here. So the Wuil design. Let me talk about the voice acting and the Wuil design. The design looks beautiful. It looks like he is coming out. He's coming to life from the manga. He looks fantastic. The voice acting for him is amazing. He is exactly like he sounded in my head when I was reading this manga. I know it sounds weird, but it makes me sound like psychotic when I say sounds like the voice in my head. But it's just it's a weird thing that like people who read, it's for people who read, like, you imagine a voice in your head when you read, and for different characters, and that's the voice that I totally imagine for the Wuil. In all honesty, this voice is fucking perfect for him. I love this voice actor. So good job on you, anime. So far you are making up for the crap that you did last week. So please don't do any more bullshit for me. Please don't do any more bullshit to me. My heart can't take it. Oh my god, it is so cool to see Elias like coming out of Chise's shadow. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to see this animated. Oh my god, it is giving me fucking goosebumps watching this animated. You have no fucking clue. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Anime, please, for the love of God, don't fuck up this adaptation anymore. I don't want to ever have to drop you because of scenes like this. And what Echoes means is, for those that don't have the manga in front of them, because there's a translation note here, is that it means the son of the white flowers. Just a little fun fact. He's so fucking Echoes is so hot. Echoes is goddamn fine. I forgot how fine this man is. It has been a minute since I've read this manga, and damn, Echoes is fine. Oh my god, so pretty. Oh my god, I love seeing this. This is what I want to see, animated shit like this, and it is done so well. Ancient Magus Bride anime, please don't ever fuck up adaptation again. Please don't. I could not drop you because of this. Oh my god, this is just, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm sorry, I should correct myself. Lyndall. Fuck, it's been a long time since I've read this manga. Lyndall, aka Echoes, son of the white flowers or whatever. You are a damn fine man. I don't care if you are part dragon or whatnot. You are fine as fuck. And I want to pet those dragons. Those dragons are fucking adorable. Like, don't you want, like, just the little sounds they're making are just so cute. I want to play with the hatchling. I want to play with the draglings. Like, I want to play with them. Am I the only, like, I want plushies of those. Like, seriously, as soon as they become available, I want plushies of them. Because they are so fucking cute. Like, am I the only one that wants to play with them? They look like so much fun. I want to play. There is some content skipped, and I'm going to tell you about it. We can aim at the pond and practice gliding was skipped, and also, is there a broom or something I could ride was skipped as well. And also, was that dragon there is actually really big. It has wings, so I guess that means it can fly, but they're tattered. Was skipped as well, and that's on page 24. Let's see. Let me make sure that this part hasn't been skipped yet. Hold on a sec. Oh, the baby dragons sleeping are so cute. Okay, so the stuff that I thought was skipped about the wings and being tattered, that was there. I thought it was skipped, but it's there. So, like, something that anime did, which I don't mind, is that they have extra content of Chise playing with the dragons. I think that's really cute. But yeah, so the stuff about the tattered wings is there. So there you go. Okay, so the draglings called Nevin uncle. No, anime, no, you are not getting away with this. Even though you've been doing good, you are not getting away with this. He is not their uncle, he is their grandpa. And it clearly says it on page 25 that is their grandpa. Come on, anime, you are doing so well. Like, I'll give you, like, maybe I'll give you a pass on the spelling change, but no, I'm not giving you, no, you're not getting a pass on this. Come on, anime, you are better than this. What I thought was interesting about this chapter when I read it, and I find it interesting, what's interesting about this episode as well, is this conversation about death, how these dragons don't fear death, especially Nevin, who knows he's going to die, and he's not scared of it. Like, you could kind of compare it to, like, humans who, like, humans are scared of dying, let's face it. There are people that are scared to die, and there are people who are just not scared of dying. It's just an interesting thing. I just find it interesting. But I gotta say, this soundtrack is just, especially at this part of the episode with this piano, is just so beautiful. It sets the mood, like, perfectly. And I love the flashback, that the additional content of Chisei's flashback that this anime gives us, because we only get like a brief flashback into Chisei's childhood in the manga. So anime, this is good stuff. Okay, something I have a huge problem with is that they did not mention this. That this is something that Nevin said after he went through Chisei's memories, was dragons can share information like where the hunting grounds are, or dangerous enemies. Sorry, let me read that again. Dragons can share information like where the hunting grounds are, or dangerous enemies. And then it continues on, for a human, it is rude, I apologize. Why did you not mention that, anime? Like, why? Like, that, I would imagine that's kind of important. Like, that's kind of important dragon lore, especially, like, because that's not, it shows that's not limited to Nevin. Like, any dragon can do that. Oh, God, that really fucking pisses me off. But, oh, man, like, how they're showing him share, or I should say the magic of, or fucking A, I'm screwing this shit up right now. Because I'm mad about that and not mentioning that lore. How Nevin is showing, or the magic of him sharing the feeling of flight, or the memories of flight with Chisei, is just so beautiful to see. I really love it. Stuff like this makes me really love this anime, but then there's shit like them not mentioning how he was able to share memories with Chisei, or go into Chisei's mind. That's just like, what the fuck, anime? Why are you skipping lore? And it's not limited to Ancient Magus Bride. There's plenty of anime that I can think of, like manga to anime adaptations, that love to skip lore. I don't understand why, but they do it. Oh my god. This soundtrack, the visuals, it is just perfect for when Chisei's experiencing flight. Oh my god, like, it makes me want to cry right now. It's just, it's giving me goosebumps, I can tell you that much, but you have no idea how much I want to cry right now. It's just so beautiful, especially this soundtrack. Like, there's barely any soundtracks that will make me cry. Like, especially piano scores. One of the only piano scores that has really brought tears to my eyes is Spirited Away's piano score. That really had me crying in the movie theater. And I will tell you right now, this might be one of the only other piano scores that will probably have me crying. I'm trying not to cry, because this piano score is fucking gorgeous. Okay, the only complaint I have to say about this entire scene, I'm surprised I'm saying it, is I wish they would have just had the entire dream sequence just go through, just have the whole dream sequence and save the Elias and Lindell scene till like after. But you know what? I'm like torn because like the manga has this, just about exact. But but the anime had a little bit of extra content. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm like kind of torn because I really like I like both. I really like what this anime is doing, and I really like what the manga did too. And at the same time, I'm like, I really wish like the dream sequence just like was just like completed before that. But at the same time, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it and just go. I'm just gonna say what I just go with this. This whole scene, this whole dream sequence, fuck, even with the dialogue while Nevin's dreaming, I'm just gonna say it's okay, I'm just gonna accept it. But this whole thing was fucking beautiful. Like, the music, just like seeing seeing from the outside in of Nevin having his last dream with Chisei, it was just so beautiful, and it makes me happy, and it gives me hope for this series as an manga to anime adaptation. Ancient Magus Bride, please don't ever give me an episode like episode 2 ever again. That is all I'm asking you. Okay, this part was skipped, which was no, because of your magical power, I could see an amazingly beautiful dream. And there's one other thing that I really like that was mentioned in this episode, which was about the slave baggie only lasting 3 years. That I am very happy that was mentioned, because that is really important, especially for Chisei's character. Because we don't know if she's going to live past 3 years, because slave baggie have a very short lifespan because of their magical buildup, so to speak. I gotta mention this too. When the tree basically took over Nevin, that was so beautiful. The tree looks so goddamn beautiful. I can't wait to see when Chisei gets her wand. That's gonna be so cool. But the tree was beautiful, and when we saw like the image of the white flowers blooming, oh my god, this animation is just so amazing. And the sound, like, I want to buy this soundtrack really badly. I love this soundtrack so much. I do. Oh my god, I love this soundtrack. This episode ends at the end of chapter 3. And this episode, for the most part, minus that piece of a couple of lore, that was one that was completely skipped, that really pissed me off, and one that I just wish would have been there. But it was okay for it to be skipped. This episode was fucking amazing. It blew my mind, especially when we were in Nevin's sky. It was just breathtaking. Oh my god. The music, this soundtrack, all season this soundtrack has been fantastic, but when we were flying in Nevin's sky, it just blew me away. Oh my god. I am just begging you, Ancient Magus Bride, please do not ever give me an episode like episode 2 ever again. I will never forgive you if you give me an episode that was a shitty episode like episode 2 ever again, because this is what I expect from you every fucking week. This episode was fucking beautiful. This is what I want every week from you from now on, Magus Bride. You cannot give me that bullshit that was episode 2. Never. Never again. I cannot accept that bullshit from you. I'm very curious what you nerdigans thought of this episode. I'm telling you, like, this today has been a very good day for anime so far. I was scared going into this episode. I honestly was, because of last week. But now, I'm leaving this episode feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about Ancient Magus Bride. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off my Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, follow my Twitch channel, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!